unexpected visitor in Littleton gets a big response from police, fire, and wildlife officials.
I went to the back and I looked through the bathroom window and he's standing right there next to me.
The severe drought has desperate Colorado black bears at the end of their ropes.
Pinta de artista
Hunger
tiene el
is prompting
tipo.
many bears to look for food in the metro area much earlier than ever before. Good evening, I'm Teresa Marchetta.
And I'm Molly Hughes. Thanks for being here. We'll get to that in just a moment. First, though, we have some weather to tell you about.
Let's go right to Larry Green in the Storm Center. A little lightning out there.
Reports of a bear in a tree near Nevada and Alamo.
Sí.
Around 6 o'clock this morning, News 4's Terry Jessup is live in Littleton. And Terry, it is likely we'll see a whole lot of these encounters, huh?
Well, Molly, it is that time of the year. The wildlife experts say there's just not much food up in the mountains. The drought has pretty much taken care of the berry and chokecherry crop. So the bears are starting to move down to lower elevations. They know where the food is. They know it's here. And that's pretty much what happened in this tree behind me, the scene of the crime, or at the very least, the scene of the climb this morning here in Littleton.
The dog was barking and I went to the back and I looked through the bathroom window and he's standing right there next to me.
Not what you'd expect, a stone's throw from Santa Fe Boulevard right in the heart of Littleton. By 6:30 this morning, Littleton police and the Division of Wildlife found the 170-pound bruin resting in the tallest tree around in Eloise Allen's front yard.
He jumped that little
Esa es la
piece of
vieja.
fence right there and came across my porch and left a lot of blood on the porch. And then they said he was in the trees.
He fell asleep in between two branches, so we had to go up there and wrap a rope around his shoulders and lower him down slowly.
That was after the drug dart kicked in, which was a good thing as he bounced off several branches on his bumpy descent to the rescue team waiting with a tarp below. There was empathy.
It's too bad there's not enough food for him.
There was fascination.
He could be very scary if he wasn't sleeping, I'll tell you that.
And there was half the neighborhood watching, although a few seemed barely moved, as the guest that wouldn't leave was loaded into the bear can and driven at least 50 miles west into the foothills, back where he belonged.
This time of year, bears are feeding 20 hours a day, getting ready to go into hibernation. So they're really trying to pack on all the energy and the fat to get through that denning cycle. So they're looking for food.
And when they follow the drainages, sometimes they take a wrong turn, which made for memories this morning in Littleton.
So 6:30 in the morning, I wasn't something that you used to see in the center of Littleton.
Now, today's encounter was not the first that Littleton has had with bears in town, but this bear was certainly the biggest, 170 pounds, maybe as much as 200 pounds. There's an elementary school right down the street, so that's why this animal got shock parole very quickly. Molly?
All right. They always say they don't attack people or don't go seeking people, but it's hard to convince people of that, huh? All right.
I think...
Terry Jessup live tonight in Littleton. Thank you, Terry. And in the summer and fall months, black bears feed on fruits like serviceberry, huckleberry, and blueberry, as well as acorns. The drought has reduced the availability of all of those, though, sending many bears foraging for food in the city. And again, all of this, experts say, is due to a shortage of water.
An autopsy will be performed.
Dale, ahora, hazme.
This morning at South Boulder
Decime.
Road and Via Appia.
Decime que todavía sos un tipo
Police say she
accesible.
collided with a dark neon sky intersection and died at the scene. Police say the driver, 23-year-old
Qué pinta de
Crystal
maleo.
Gutierrez of Erie, is cooperating fully with the investigation. No word yet if any criminal charges will be filed. Funeral services